Good day and welcome once again here at Toyota Calamba, Laguna. So we have received a lot of feedback at marami nagtatanong sa atin about car insurances. So I will take this opportunity to give you the facts and of course my opinion regarding car insurances. So it's not a secret that I have acquired a Toyota Vios last 2019 and actually under bank financing ito sa UCTV. So I would like to shout out kay Sir Ramon. Thank you very much for approving us. Very quick. Bilis talaga siya mag-approve. Kaya lang ang taas ng approval. Baka po pwedeng babaan Sir Ramon ang ating mga approval. And in line with that, of course, meron tayong mga inclusions pag kumukuha tayo ng finance unit. Ano yung mga included, mga kasama dyan, you have your tint, seat covers, floor matting, chattel mortgage, we have the maintenance package. So yung katulad sa akin, na-discuss ko na yun, you have up to 20,000 kilometers, free maintenance, labor, and materials. Ano pa, yung mga spare tire, tools and jack, 3 years LTO registration, and the difference probably between cash and financing is included na yung inyong 1-year comprehensive insurance sa package. So, meron kayong free 1-year comprehensive insurance. So, one would think, okay, nice, free yung insurance, that's great. But, ito, isa sa mga issue, hindi naman sobrang dami, pero marami kasi sa mga clients natin, siguro hindi nag-register sa kanila or hindi nasabi sa kanila that one of the reasons why the 1-year comprehensive insurance is free is because you are required to be under an insurance policy while you're under your loan term. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Kailangan habang naka-loan yung sasakyan nyo, continuous or on time yung pagsasubmit natin ng mga insurance policy sa mga banks na nag-approve sa atin. So why is that? Kailangan yon kasi of course bilang lender, yung mga nagpautang sa atin, kailangan nila ng assurance. Whatever happens, magkaroon man ng accident sa inyo in person or doon sa sasakyan ay insured yung mismong unit. So that's one of the reason. And okay, so that's fine. Wala ka naman palang choice, di ba? Kundi kumuha talaga ng insurance. How about, I'm more concerned about naman dun sa mga cash. Minsan hindi kasi sila kumukuha ng comprehensive insurance. Actually, it's a big question mark for me because it's a brand new car and we know accidents. As you all know, I've flown for almost a decade. So with that, wala akong na-encounter na problem, wala akong na-encounter na accident, even an incident na sa buong 10 years na yun, every day I was flying, ganyan. Wala akong na-encounter na aksidente. Kaya nga ito, nandito pa din ako. But, dito, sa trabaho ko for the last 2 years in this glass walls, talagang it's not even an exaggeration, but lagi ko talaga nakikita yung traffic outside due to an accident nearby. So, either dito sa Real or dito sa Turbina, may malaking truck, bumagsak, may ganyan. So, mas malaki pa talaga yung accident na, or mas madami pa talaga yung mga accident na nangyayari dito sa daan kaysa dun sa himpapawid. So I really don't find the reason why not to get a comprehensive insurance for that matter. Kasi ako, aside from the fact that it's a requirement for us na magkaroon ng insurance, I think it's the peace of mind and the security that you have when you have your insurance. So, ano ba yung benefits? Let's go to the benefits. Ano ba yung benefits, for example? Meron kasi tayong tinatawag na in-house insurances. So I have this Toyota Insure. Ito yung free nila sa first year. So I just continued it. Isa sa mga reminders, I think, kailangan lagay nyo siya sa phone nyo eh. Kailangan mindful kayo kasi dapat before the end of the insurance, so for example, for us, March 2019, dapat around before March of 2020 and then this year, 2021, makakapag-renew na tayo. Kasi pag nag-lapse siya, ibig sabihin, lagpas na kayo dun sa date ng inyong insurance, there's a probability that you need to check the unit. Compared to hindi pa lapse yung inyong insurance, there's no need for them to check it yung unit para hindi kayo mahirapan. So if you have, this relationship with your insurance agent, probably mas madali yung buhay para sa inyo. For this matter, I will be straightforward and I will actually tell you everything that I know so far with regards to insurances. So meron kasi tayong mga tinatawag na mga outside insurances, which is actually fine. It really depends on you. Baka mamaya kayo po yung nagbebenta ng insurance, so okay lang din naman. But for me, it's the convenience that you have. Pag nandito kasi tayo nag-avail ng ating in-house insurance, number one is, yun nga, yung convenience. Kailangan nyo lang i-submit yung mga requirements nyo dito sa dealer. So ano ba yung mga usual requirements? We have the police report if you incurred accident outside, or yung affidavit if it's a personal accident. So, syempre, di ka makakuha ng police clearance, ng police report kung personal accident to. So, driver's license, of course, that's important. You cannot drive without a driver's license. Please, wag po kayo mag-drive without a driver's license. And you just need to submit it here. They'll process it for you. Whenever it's approved, you just need to bring your car. And that's it. Gagawin nila, i-release. The difference, if you did it outside, you have to do those things on your own. So you have to have the approval from outside and then bring the approval here, but they will do the same thing. So gagawin din naman nila whether it's an insurance, avail here or outside. So ano pa yung isa sa benefits naman? It's a very transparent insurance policy that you will get. Meron tayong mga insurances na mas mura. Okay, so what is the concrete example? 2019, we have 30,000 yung worth na insurance for a brand new unit. So they actually base it on the total amount of the car. And then it decreases along the way. So 2019, around 18,000 comprehensive insurance for Vios, and then this year, 2021, it's around 16,000. So one of the promotions that probably we have here is that you can defer the payment. I'm not sure if three times or 4 times, something like that. Pwede nyo hati-hatiin para hindi masyadong mabigat. But I prefer to pay it in full. Dahil ayoko nang hahatiin mo pa siya, baka makalimutan ko kasi, that's the only reason. Na-mention ko sa inyo na mayroong mga insurances na mas mura, and the reason probably is because of the policy itself. So you have to check. You can always check it, I think, if there's wala naman tinatago yung nagbebenta sa inyo ng insurance. Ano ba yung mga included dun sa insurance nyo? So, what we have is a full comprehensive insurance. Ibig sabihin, kasama yung acts of God, acts of nature, especially for us living here, medyo malapit tayo sa Taal. And hindi natin alam kung ano yung mga possible na mangyayari. So, I think it really gives you that peace of mind and security, as I mentioned, na no matter what happens, you'll be fully covered. And compared dun sa, hindi kasi ako naniniwala dun sa yung just to do it. Ayoko nung ganun, yung okay, just to satisfy the bank's need for you to submit an insurance policy, kukuha ako. Let's say, I can find an insurance for around 10,000, but knock on wood, something happens, and you need to claim, but they will say that it's not included in your insurance policy, then I don't think that it's, it was worth what you actually paid for. We always pray na wala nang masamang mangyari, but we don't know. We'll never know. So, ako talaga, I'm a real fan of insurance. Aside from the car insurance, of course, ito yung argument ng mga nagbebenta ng insurance, but I find it really true. So, kung yung car nyo, ini-insure nyo, why don't you insure yourself? So, whatever happens. So, hindi ko sasabihin sa inyo kahit pilitin nyo. sasabihin kung ano yung insurance ko. But I have two insurance, life insurance. And I'm really amazed and I'm really thankful that we have it. We have that option to be insured. So kung ano man mangyari sa atin, sabihin kasi a lot of people will argue, okay, wala naman akong mabe-benefit dyan. That's what you think. But ako kasi iniisip ko din yung family ko, kung ano mangyayari. Ayoko sila na maiwan ng malungkot na sila, tapos wala pa silang, kumbaga, may additional lungkot dahil sa mga gastos na mangyayari. Okay, I can rest. Bala na kayo. Eto na, bigay ko sa inyo. Something like that. So aside from that, may St. Peter din ako. So I'll shout out Ate Eva. Hi Ate Eva, thank you for taking care of my St. Peter needs. Pero yung sa insurance ko kasi madaming kumukuha sa akin na mag-insurance agent. Thank you very much for a lot of your offers. Pero I think I have a lot of things on my plate right now. I will just probably refer to you pag meron sa akin mga nagtanong, but muna kukunin niyang pag-insurance agent natin. Focus tayo in one thing, and that's selling cars. Okay, so I just want to explain myself, no. I'm not taking the job just because, yabang naman niya, bakit naman ganun. No, not at all. I mean, if I actually do have a lot of time, energy, and probably body to do that, kaso isa lang yung katawan ko. So, I'm a firm believer of focus. So, kapag meron kang ginagawa, mas magiging magaling ka sa ginagawa mo kung isa lang yung focus mo. And that's what we call expertise. If you ask me about cars, everything ganyan, I can answer it. But if I divide myself into two, I'm doing insurance, I'm doing car sales, I don't think that's a really good idea. I mean, it works for some people, but just not for me. Another thing, so yon, there are a lot of agents. This is what I actually just wanted to say. There are a lot of agents, whether it's car sales, whether it's insurances. So, ito yung reason, bakit ito yung pinili ko? Bakit siya yung pinili ko? Okay, so for example, you need me for anything, I will be here. Because I am the sales agent that you chose. I will take the extra mile to do things for you because that is the relationship between us. And for that matter, of course, I also do avail services. And as I mentioned, I have my own insurance. So the reason why I choose someone, so this is just a side comment or something that I want to share to people is kung meron akong insurance, si Ate Eva for example, kakilala talaga namin siya. So if ever I will need to claim whatsoever, I know that she'll be there for me. And especially when it comes to insurance, you just don't pay the premium. You need to have a relationship with your agent, especially with this kind of services. It's not just the brand, it's not just the policy, but rather the service afterwards. Kasi yun naman yung importante. The reason why you bought an insurance is because when you need someone to do it for you. So there are a lot of, I don't know, I'm not sure about how they do it, what's their plan, but siguro ang bottom line is you don't go for fly-by-nights. You don't just buy it for the sake of, you don't buy something because you don't need it. Well, some people they do that, but not just for me. So you buy an insurance, for example, because you will use it, hopefully not very soon, but if the need arises, you know that the person is there. So that's the only reason why I don't want to put myself into, I cannot commit, because that will be half of what I'm doing. If I will go and be with insurance, then I'll be with insurance. But because this is my job, this is my description, then I will focus on it. So, moving forward, aside from all of the benefits, I think this time I will have to discuss naman yung mga nalalaman ko when it comes to insurance. So, the total amount, they will estimate yung total amount. So, for the second year and the third year, ano ba yung babayaran nyo? So, totally free ba? Kung halimbawa may nangyari sa sasakyan nyo, may babayaran ba kayo? Yes, you have to pay around 2,000 or 3,000 pesos depending on the unit. And that's what we call participation fee. So, meron din naman kayong participation dyan dahil lumabas kayo. Syempre, hindi nasira yung sasakyan nyo. So, bayad din naman daw kayo kahit konti. But 2,000 pesos for example, a very big damage is like, thank you. Isa sa mga iniisip ko palagi, di ba, na-mention dun sa inyo, kwenta-beho, magkukwento-kwento tayong ganyan. Magkano ang paggawa ng, for example, nasira yung bumper nyo, nasira yung harapan, dahil of course, there's a collision. If you go to the dealer, this is an open secret. Of course, mas mataas yung pricing natin when you bring the cars to the casa. But of course, if you're under warranty, that's number one. That's 100%. Wala naman tayong argue dyan. Probably you will be around 50,000. I only paid 16, let's say 16,000, and I will only pay an additional 2,000. No problem for me. Talas, bye-bye. But, kung di kayo kumuha ng insurance, where will you get that 50,000? Or unless hindi mo nagagamitin yung sasakyan mo. The second thing that I really like about it, minsan medyo lutang ka. Ang mo yan, nakatulog ka, hindi ka nakatulog, inantok ka, and it's a personal accident. Or the worst, naka-aksidente ka pa ng iba. Aside from your damage, you can actually cover the other person's damage. So, okay, nakabangga ka, for example, and you have your comprehensive insurance, you just say dun sa nabangga mo na, okay, I will put it under my insurance, and it will save you a lot of headache and a lot of money for that matter. Kasi, kung halimbawa, wala kang insurance, you have to pay for your own damage, you have to pay for the other person's car, and I don't know. I mean, kung ako yon, that would be a big amount of money I don't want to spend. So, medyo masakit lang siya sa pagbabayad ng insurance in the beginning. But, if whatever happens, of course, we are thankful and hoping wala talagang mangyari throughout the year. A lot of people think this way, sayang, it's a waste of money. But, it's a 50-50% chance that you have to decide. Pinakamaganda doon, of course, we always look on the positive. So, kung halimbawa mangyari, covered tayo ng insurance. So, ako ganun ako mag-isip. I hope maisip nyo or ma-encourage din kayo na kumuha on your own. That would be personal. And then, lastly, ang masasabi ko regarding sa insurance, ito, nalaman ko lang siya recently. Niisip ko kasi, why the older cars, they don't really go on having their insurances. Ang reason pala for that is, after the 3rd year, if you will insure a car that is beyond 3 years, aside from the participation fee, meron ka ng certain amount or percentage that you need to pay. So, bigyan na tayo ng concrete example. On the 4th year, okay, I have my comprehensive insurance, nabangga. Need to pay 2,000 pesos for the participation plus 10% of the total amount. So that would be, kung halimbawa 50,000, 5,000, 7,000 na yung babayaran mo. And that will go on for the older the car gets. So, yun yung probably one of the reasons why other people, they don't get an insurance na beyond 5 years. So, masingit ko lang ng konti kasi medyo may nagtanong na din sa akin about this. The balloon payment, a little bit of that. I think, ngayon ko lang naisip na one of the reasons why probably it's also a good option for some people. Ano ba yung balloon payment para sa mga hindi nakakaalam? So, meron tayo dito sa Toyota Financial na bayad ka ng certain amount, for example, 20% of the car, and you will pay your monthly slightly lower than the regular financing. Sige, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Vios, for example, nagbayad ka ng 20%, instead of paying, let's say, 18,000 a month, you will just pay 14,000 a month. And then at the end of the term, after 5 years, you have the option to trade in the car with this value. Meron silang sinet na value for that car, or pay it on a lump sum para mapunta siya sa'yo. Because I think, ako, in a way, parang naisip ko din siya, I don't want to keep the car for longer than 5 years because it will be more of a maintenance issue for you unless you all need a lot of cars. So with that, dahil meron ng value yung sasakyan, you can put it as a down payment for your next car, and then it will be assured. Kasi tinanong ako nung isang client, ano yung magiging benefit? Kasi to be honest, kapag kinumpute mo yung total niya, nag-down payment ka, nag-monthly ka, and then yung lump sum, almost the same. So parang wala naman. I think that's one of the reason. Yung magiging parang, kumbaga resale value niya, yung value ng sasakyan na ito-trade in mo in the future is guaranteed. So definitely malaki yon, and you can just easily go on or move on with your next car with a slightly lower monthly, and you can use it for other needs like gas, yun nga, and insurances. So it's more of a worry-free transaction. Owning a car is definitely not for everyone. It's like a baby. It's a big responsibility. Hindi lang siya basta-basta na kumuha sa sasakyan, drive mo siya. Madami siyang components. But of course, there's a lot of benefits. So if it's for you, then please, inquire na kayo. Sabay segue, di ba? Inquire na kayo sa akin. You can send me a message. Iwan yung number nyo. Kasi ngayon, naging concern, the phone is either busy because I'm in another call or ganyan. Ang pinakamagandang solution for this is please leave your number and name, and I will get back to you para makater natin ang ating mga questions regarding promos, ganyan. So, mga promo natin ngayon, meron pa rin tayo. Pwede pa tayong humabol for our June promo. So, we have 10,000 all-in down payment promos. We have Vios, we have Wigo, we have Innova, and I just want to clear it out regarding the safeguard duty tax. Na-explain ko nito in the vlog, but yeah, we're still imposing, and we are letting people sign this agreement. So in case that you will need to refund it, you need to have both the receipt and the supplemental agreement with you. So I hope all the best for you to receive it. And before I end it, I just want to thank everybody who is supporting me. Lagi kayo nandyan para manood. Kahit minsan wala namang kakwento-kwento yung sinasabi ko. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Shout out po si Sir RG Talavera Binarao. And eto, nagpa-shoutout siya. Ipakita natin. Customer welfare. Jomar Maunahan, may BFF here. Sir Jason Kabatay, hello. John Lexter Nepomuceno. Sir Danny Navoa from Canada. And of course, my family there. Hi. Hello. Thomas Nazario. And, okay, eto, medyo may concern tayo dun sa last natin. Meron ako na-answer na hindi ko sure kung paano ko ipopronounce yung name niya. Kaya, hinihintay ko pa yung feedback niya sa akin. Pogi ako, 0425. So, I asked him, what should I address you? So, siya pala si Sir Jason Visperas. Hello kay Sir Eric Granada and Brian Sapinoso. So that's half of it. The next shoutout will be for my other vlog kasi masyado na siyang mahaba. But thank you very much for supporting, and I hope you watch all my videos. If you have a lot of requests, please do not hesitate to ask me and I'll be there for you. That's about it. Welcome to Toyota Calamba, and we're on our Sunday duty once again.